Okay, today's random subreddit is Ice Chewers Anonymous. Apparently a place to indulge all your ice chewing related pleasures. 6.1k members, not the smallest sub, relatively new, 11 online now. I wonder if they're chewing ice. Not too much flair, couple of rules, few mods, let's get into it. Husband got me a Chick-fil-A ice maker, nugget ice maker, for my birthday. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, so I guess when a normal person sees that, they think that's something nice to put in my drink. But when the people on this sub see it, I imagine they have quite a different response. I am insanely jealous. I actually know the company that licenses the Frigidaire brand for compact appliances. Haha. I'll tell you one thing, when this one eventually gets busted after a while, pay a bit more for the GE Opal. It's the model all of these cheaper ones are trying to copy, and it actually has the proper tech. Okay, so this guy sounds like an expert ice chewer. Someone asking for the link, the model number. Wow. He's a keeper. Yes, the best gift ever. I seriously probably would give myself water intoxication on accident if I had one of these. It's bad enough I chew about 64 ounces of crushed ice a day. What the hell? And maybe more. And I always wanted one of these, but scared I won't know limits. Lol. Okay, what did we just step into here? Merry Icemas to all, and to all a good night. Obviously we've all seen this meme before, but you haven't seen this meme. Drinking soda, drinking water with ice. That's where most normal people stop. Chewing just the ice. And I don't know if it's a coincidence, but yes, that might be what your brain looks like once your head's full of ice. You go from teeth damage all the way to worse teeth damage. Well, at least they're aware. At least they're aware of the dangers of this hobby. So yeah, we're going back 26 days into the realms of Christmas. Told my husband I wanted a bag for Christmas. And this is what you got. And that is a pretty impressive haul. What a Christmas present. Doesn't cost much to impress these people, does it, for Christmas? Fuck, thought I was the only one who loves this ice. Got a gallon of lemonade and a bag of ice earlier. Merry Christmas. Wow. I figured many of us would relate to this. The good ice. So this is a TikTok video coming up. My sister thinking I came to see my niece. I only came for the good ice. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Your sister's just had a child and you came for the ice. This is sick. This is a sick subreddit. Swear to God, best ice ever. Sickos. Sickos. What is the exact texture of bullet ice? I'm looking at ice makers and pellet ice ones are so expensive and bullet ones are a bit cheaper, but I've never tried that kind of ice. Is it hard like normal or chewy? I kinda know what they mean. I mean, ice definitely isn't chewy, but I kinda know what they mean. So we're getting into gourmet shit here. We're getting into mouthfeel. And Bonfi Aurora has a in-depth response. It depends actually. If they're clear, they're pretty hard, but once you get them soft, they chew nicely. It's like the clear ice you'd get at a fast food place. And if it doesn't get soft, they can be difficult to munch on. Almost feel like breaking teeth. That's just what you want. If they are pure white, it's a pretty fun time. Let it melt just a tiny bit and OMG does it slush up great. I would say the texture is smooth and then as it melts, it gets a little rigid. Wow. It's just a whole new world really, isn't it? I've never thought about this topic so in depth. I used to have 2 of the bullet machines, not sure of the brand, and they always made white ice even if I used bottled water. I really enjoyed it, but I did eventually stop because I kept accidentally choking on them due to the shape. and I'd always bite my cheeks. This is verging into self-harm. I'm really not sure this is a healthy hobby or a healthy subreddit. Maybe it should be a not safe for work tagged sub. But overall, if I needed to buy another ice maker to fit my needs and that was the only choice since the Opal ones are expensive, I'd for sure buy it again. Hope this helps. Okay, is this funny? Well, it's had 461 upvotes. Rate or to be honest. Evil ice chewers be like, I love chewing this water. Oh yeah, so this was the evil meme craze that was, I guess, a couple of months ago. Based on our current set of jokes, I think it'll be more like, evil ice chewers be like, my teeth are not soft and I have the normal amount of iron in my system. Okay, so is this a thing? I didn't realise that people chewed ice if they didn't have enough iron. Craving and chewing ice, a sign of anemia? Possibly. Doctors use the term pica to describe craving and chewing substances that have no nutritional value, such as ice, clay, soil, or paper. Well, we'll come to these 3 subreddits next time. Craving and chewing ice. Pagophagia is often associated with iron deficiency with or without anemia, although the reason is unclear. At least one study indicates that ice chewing might increase alertness in people with iron deficiency anemia. But after that interlude of scientific and sane thought, let's get back into the madness. So this is obviously a meme format, very popular currently. Takes iron pill, chews ice, very good. Very good. Lifelong ice eater with a growing anxiety. Okay, so this might get serious. So I've eaten ice for as long as I can remember. Not just crushed ice either. I'm talking eating an entire freezer tray of the stuff back when I had baby teeth and beyond. I have wrinkled spots in some of the children's books I still have from eating ice while reading. I still do it. I have 4 shaped ice cube trays from IKEA for Plastis, which makes ice that's smaller than the usual ice tray. Sometimes I'll eat them all in one night. I tend to get snacky and it feels better to eat literal empty calories than gorge on something else mindlessly. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. While playing games or watching something. Notable that I also sucked my thumb until I was 20, which is another story, but does hint at oral habits just being a thing for me. The thing is, as I enter my late 20s, I'm getting more worried about cracking a tooth. Yeah, I've cracked a tooth. That is not fun, and that's just the beginning of a journey where you will eventually have to go to the dentist to have that tooth removed. I want to believe that since this is a lifelong thing, my teeth are simply built different. These guys think they're superhumans, don't they? But enamel wear doesn't really work that way from my understanding. I noted before that I used to suck my thumb. Well, after I quit, I started grinding my teeth at night instead. Yay. This is sad. This is making me sad. Add normal aging and the fact that my medications apparently soften enamel, something I only learned today from my dentist, and I think you can understand my fear of my teeth not being so strong anymore. Yeah. It's like there are brief moments of sense in this sub before we get back to the hedonism. So many people have so many bad habits that absolutely destroy their teeth, like smoking and drinking coffee and sugary gum and meth. Can't I have this one? Come on. I'd love to hear from any of the lifelong crunchers. Yes, I do like that. I like that. Crunchers, especially any older than me. A lot of stuff on the internet about the dangers of ice eating on your teeth is about people who pick it up later in life, and I feel like there's got to be some differences between starting as an adult and doing it your whole life. I'm no dentist, but from my knowledge of ice types, nugget ice is a good solution. It's like low alcohol beer. The tiny air pockets in it make for much softer but still crunchy ice. As long as you make an effort to only chew nugget ice or one of these ice types with a hole or dip in it, the strain on your teeth should be minimal. That's some good advice though. There weren't many comments on this really earnest post, but I think that probably answered River Kelpie's question. He is the one true God. This man dispenses the cubes. Compared to him, you are nothing. I'm telling you, quasi-religious. That was a fun experience. Like I say, quasi-religious reminds me of a sexual sub. Not sure it's completely healthy. It seems like a lot of people are doing it for anxiety or compulsive reasons, and then realizing that it's damaging and not good for their mouth. But, everyone's got their vices. Or should I say, ices.